You guys, I'm asking for your forgiveness in advance if I sound insensitive to this message, but wow, y'all get ready to see some strange occurrences happening in people. You know, I know that I spoke on glitches previously, but I'd have to go back and find the message because I don't remember the details surrounding it, but people or a certain person starting to glitch. So, dream state is me observing people in the wild, like, having these circumstances to where physically it's like that's not even possible. But yeah, it is. And then it fast forward, well, how is that possible? And I just started receiving glimpses, just different scenarios. So let me tell y'all. I observed in the dream state a young lady sitting down, like, normally at like a table with other people, and she grabbed her phone and put it up to her ear. The only thing is, you guys, detail wise, she was doing this in reverse order, but it was so smooth. You would think that she was just going along as a normal person would be until you observed with great detail, wait a minute, that was in reverse just now. Basically, she was walking backwards, but it looked like she wasn't. And then how she picked the phone up, but actually she was putting it down in that order. It was reversed, but it was playing out as if it were like a forward motion. So you would have to kind of, play that in your mind, but it was clear to me because I saw her do it, and the people around her were acting in a forward manner, but she was the only one that was reversed, but it was so smooth. Again, it just went along with how the scenario would play out if it weren't in the reverse for her in particular. All right, so that was one instance. And then it was an instance right before that. I was speaking with a young man, maybe in his 20s, late 20s. I don't think that's significant. It could be. But he was making sense to me until he wasn't making sense to me. Like, it was a normal conversation, but then the conversation turned to what? But, I don't want to say it's like one of those where, you could kind of tell this person was mentally challenged from the rip. It wasn't giving that. It wasn't giving like I should be a suspect of this person at all, or this person should be some sort of suspect to have, some sort of challenges. It wasn't like that. And it's not even a scenario to where I would judge them immediately and say, well, I might need to watch out for this person. No. It was a normal conversation, and then I don't know if it was just the words he was saying, or maybe it was the order of the words, the word, and the words became out of order. Like, this person would not have even known that they were doing something unusual or saying something unusual. They just went along with the conversation like it had started out normally, and it ended normally for them. But for me, it was like, wait, what just happened? Yeah. Okay. So those two occasions in my dream state led me to, wonder, well, what was that? What the heck was that? I'd never seen that before in a dream state, obviously not in the physical, in the wild. So I was shown Oprah again, but for me, it was a rehashing, not because of the message that I put out, not because of the channel energy that came along with that message, but it was like a continuation of, how somebody like Oprah, we're used to seeing her glamorous, not really, but, dressed up, makeup, hair done on a TV set. But it's like, okay, so what if we were to catch Oprah at home without the makeup, in a two-piece jogger set, running around, talking to herself, getting her, eating a bowl of cereal. So then I was shown, okay, so they bring in, meaning celebrities, people who are part of the programming, catch that. They bring in hired, specialized assistants by way of doctors, or somebody that's like you would call on a masseuse to come into your home. They bring the equipment, they got the table, the chair, whatever. They might even have the electronic things, and that's what I started seeing. I also saw the doctor that Michael Jackson was unalived by. I was shown him with his needles and his practice, his practice of going to the celebrities, like basically being mobile. You can go to them, you can take your equipment, but the bigger portion of this is they're bringing equipment with them. Well, what's this equipment? I was seeing like lights, like a dash, a motherboard with lights. So that let me know there's electronics here. But then when I got to the doctor who, unalived Michael Jackson, I was shown microchips inside of the needle, like little microchips. So we're talking about programming, you guys. And this may not be far-fetched for a lot of you all. So for some of you, this might be your first time hearing this, and this is channeled energy, but it's like, well, wouldn't that make sense? Why are these celebrities? And then I was shown like the Al Roker, like the glitches, like when they're the glitches. So when they show those clips of these celebrities freezing, then you obviously Mitt Romney was the most recent. They're freezing, like shake them, wake them up. But that's the programming, the glitching. But it lets me know, like, these celebrities possibly either the chips that have been installed in them or whatever that is to get them to do things, say things, act certain ways. And people don't understand, well, what's going on? But then you chalk it up to, well, they're an entertainer. No, something happened here. This person's off. Like a regular person, a friend you would be concerned about, you're going to pull them to the side and say, what's going on? But with celebrities, they got so many people surrounding them. Somebody with some sense probably can't even get to them to ask them what's going on. So when I asked for your sympathy in the beginning, this is why. That further led me to vaccine. Whatever they've been programming these celebrities with possibly would have leaked into the masses by way of the vaccine at this point. Whatever these higher ups, these people, whoever they are, anonymous, whoever, when they want to hit that button, they can do that. So I was saying, okay, well, Holy Spirit, if this message comes out, I don't want people to feel bad who received the vaccine, because it's like, now what? And I was shown to tell you to research how to, obviously get the vaccine. I don't know to call it purge from your body. I don't know to discharge is what I just heard, like disengage. And speaking of discharge, that also had something to do with like maintaining a battery. Like when these celebrities get these special quote unquote practitioners to come to their homes to recharge them. That was the whole thing, was to tighten up or recharge whatever they put into their system. So yeah. Okay, so you guys got the gist of it, right? All right, well, that was the message, y'all, and I hope this helps.